I'm Eloise Meskanen and I'm a cosmic mentor and astrologer. I work mainly with entrepreneurs. And before I had a session with Kiara, I was at a stage where I was planning to launch my signature program, but I was feeling really blocked and really disconnected. Like I didn't really want to be doing it, but I knew I should be doing it, and I was just totally confused. So I just reached out thinking, oh, maybe there's some help that she can offer me. During the session, I think what I first noticed about Kiara was her incredible presence and genuine love. You know, I can feel like it was a space that actually became quite confronting for me because she was so present and so aware and so tapped in. I thought, oh my God, I actually can't hide anything from this woman, right? She can feel what I'm feeling. And she was able to reflect to me something that she noticed about the also emotional armor that I was wearing. And it was, you know, her degree of insight was really illuminating. She could actually describe what this armor looked like and how it was operating in my body. And I kind of felt like my defense system had been called out. And I couldn't play any games in the session. I couldn't control the session because she could just see through all of my defenses. So that was confronting, but I was able to just really sit in that discomfort because she was so kind and genuinely loving in her attention. You know, I could really trust her to hold me in that space. So being able to feel that defense system and know how it operates was really useful because I realized that it's not necessarily a terrible thing, and I just need to know how to work with it and how to be conscious of it. So it was wonderful to be held with such care during the session, you know, and to realize that I can bring all of these things in. I don't have to hide what I'm feeling. I don't have to hide this part of me because it's okay, and she really helped me feel that. After the session, I could feel like, before I'd walked in, I felt like this split between my upper half of my spirit and my body and my kind of lower self. It was really, really disconnected. And then after that, I felt like I could take more action. I could, you know, it's not like all my problems were just waved away with the magic wand, but I felt like I knew what I was working with. And I could now work with, you know, programs that worked so even more consciously. And then I was able to take a great deal of action, you know, launching my program and putting it out there and moving through a big block. And it was still challenging because this is a massive, big program for me. But, you know, I was able to successfully launch, and I was able to feel more connected to myself and more accepting of myself in the way that I was without needing to fix myself or change myself in any way. I've worked with a lot of different healers and facilitators, and quite often I will try and stay in control in the session, and the session will only go so far, right? It won't really go to the deepest core layers where the shifts really happen. But with Kiara, there was like this melting of resistance, and I felt her, there was no agenda from her. Like there was no need for her to control it or her to direct it. She was just this really pure, clear reflection of exactly what was happening inside me, which enabled both of us to go straight to where the energy really needed to go. And to the core of the issue, you know, deeper than any layer that I thought was safe. That's where the real work happens. So if you're considering having a session with Kiara, I would say to absolutely go for it. She's such a beautiful, loving, genuinely caring and powerful guide. And she can help you tap into what's really going on. You know, rather than the thing you think you need to work on or the part of you that you feel is safe to go, she will go much deeper than that to the part of you or the energy that really needs to be tapped into so that you can really start to move forward and, connect to yourself in a deeper way rather than just, you know, staying in the same old patterns.